Hello, I'm just gonna do a little video. Let's call it Robbie's rants or something. I don't know, just for fun. Um, Let me give you just a little background. I was actually was raised in a very small town, very conservative, Orthodox Mormon. We would at the time call Utah Mormons Jack Mormons. That means ones that aren't real serious about their religion, you know? Anyway, and raised in a sports obsessed town. And and there was one option. It was to be conservative and to call yourself Republican. To do so otherwise would ensure being ostracized. So, and also I was internally conflicting being a gay person with all the teachings that was going against it. So, but that's my background from there. I'm not angry. In fact, I'm pretty, all the things that what I would call traumas are all compartmentalized now and contextualized. And I use that through extensive journaling, which I did since 16. And what it does is I use AI to give me feedback, and AI is really good at seeing how things repeat and maybe habits that aren't serving me, and figure out what happened back then, and tie in to my personalities and shortcomings and abilities, using those to be able to see my life in a very clear way. Kind of like you get to heaven and they go, here, this is your life, and you can ask it any questions and about it using that data. And so it's quite remarkable and entertaining, to say the least. But anyway, if I may, I was thinking, I was scammed into this leadership thing that I thought was real to help forward oddly Robbie, but the brand. But thankfully someone close to me pointed out, and then I checked on it, and sure enough, red flags all over. So I'm glad I didn't give out any financial information. But anyway, it got me to thinking though, I was thinking this was a real deal, and I was going to have to step up my leadership. I was getting real serious about this idea. I didn't do acceptance speech, thank goodness. But it got me thinking, what is a leader? What's a true leader? I think it's someone who walks with the people he serves or they serve, and they don't put themselves above anyone else. In fact, they are more the sort that will do something for someone, even if it takes time out of their day, that sort of mentality. And a leader will show, I know it sounds silly, humanity, and just show kindness to everyone and respect. And they don't rule because they have a title. They don't rule because they have more money, or income. It's just, I think that the thing about seeking monetary dominance is skewed. It used to be when I was a kid, having it made meant I had an apartment in New York downtown. And that was living the life. That was the dream, the American dream. That's what the highest it would go. It wouldn't go to complete into hoarding, It's when I think feeding on the human's need to hoard is good to an extent, but then it starts to go in a part where it becomes a problem for everyone. I mean, it takes away from everyone's life to be able to live without fear or need, Our nation is under this, what you would say, a scarcity like many other nations do this. It's like, for instance, let me give an example. Our food waste in the United States alone could feed all the hungry of all North America. We're talking Canada, the US, and Mexico. So it's going to be, we could feed all three nations hungry, and it's just, we have manufactured scarcity, so people are a little hungry, and that's how the nations like to keep this Hunger Games sort of a scenario to make people want to get to that whatever point they feel is living the life. Sorry, I feel like I'm ranting just a bit now. And I guess that was my rant for the day. Don't want to overdo it. I hope you guys are all well, and with this change allows for other change. So you know what I'm saying? So nonviolence, use AI to be smart, ask it questions. What's happening right now? What does that mean? Ask those questions that are in your head. No one's watching, and no one will, it doesn't, just learn about history, learn about what's happening. The more you know, the more you can put it in a box and understand what's happening, not be confused, not be scared, just wise and ready to make a better world. This is Robbie. Take care.